I'm also glad there's not 60 of you, because my hands would be very sore by now. But love the classroom teachers coming in like that as well, so very creative of you. So my job is to welcome all of our family members here tonight, who I know are as proud of their children as we are as a school. My name's Julie and I'm the principal at Spring Parks, and I'd like to read an acknowledgement to the people, the traditional owners of the land. I acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we are meeting. I pay my respects to their elders past and present, and the Aboriginal elders of their communities who may be here today. We say that every Friday at Assembly and I still can't remember it. So luckily I wrote it down. I'd also like to welcome any school council members here tonight, current school staff, they're all sitting around the room, and former staff members who have come along tonight to share this celebration of the past 7 years of primary school for our Year 7 graduates. So I don't think besides Mrs Moore we've actually got any past staff members here, and Mrs Moore's not quite past, but she will be soon, because she's actually picked up a position as principal at Fountain Gate Primary School. So they're very, very lucky to have her, and we're very sad to see her go, but always knew she was destined to fly high. We had our doubts that we'd get here tonight as the rules kept changing about what we could and couldn't do. Last year, as you know, or you may not know, but we had our graduation at school, and Mr A has worked really hard to find an appropriate venue, and we were actually expecting it to be stinking hot today, as it is every graduation year, and then the weather gods decided that it would be a pleasant night, and we're air conditioned, so even better still. So, great job Mr A, so thanks to you. Robin and, oh yeah, okay, give him a clap. Hopefully it's not the only one we get tonight, because I believe you're performing later. Robert and Joe, thanks for the decorations. Lombards have come. All phones off, please, I forgot to mention that. Amanda, Josh and Cam are the musical trio for tonight, so this should be absolutely amazing. They've been practising whenever they could, and they might even get asked back to the waltzing for some extra performances later in the week. Perhaps there is life after teaching. Thanks to all of our staff who have impacted in a positive way with our kids over the past 7 years. You may not have been their teacher, but you've interacted with them in other ways. These children, these 24 of you, are ready to get off to secondary school because of the influence of PE teachers, art teachers, our lovely office staff, just lots of the ES staff that are here tonight. I know you've had a big role in the development of all of our kids sitting here in front of you. So thank you from me for all of the work that you've put in to make sure they're ready in 2 days, 1.5 days, but who's counting, as they head off to secondary school. So thank you, welcome, and I'll hand over to Mrs Kenny, who is our MC for the evening.
Bloody old word heels. Good evening everyone. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jo Kenny, and I work in the 5-6 team at this amazing school and with your amazing children. It's been an absolute pleasure working with all of you, and probably get a little bit of emotion a bit later, but this is a good fun part. At Spring Parks, we are very proud of our cultural diversity, and as such I would like to invite to the stage the students who will be welcoming members of our community in their first language. So if you'd like to come for the multicultural welcome, please come to the stage. And if you're polite, we practice without the lectern, so it's pretty fun.
For the people of Malaysia, selamat malam Ibu Bapa dengan anak-anak di graduasi ini hari ini.
For the people of China, 各位在场孩子和老师们，晚上好！欢迎大家参加今晚的毕业典礼。
For the people of Cambodia, Retrai Sustai Mek Da Mek Da Kop Ma Nang Lokru Nekru. Knyom Som Swakum Neteng Oknia Mau Kyukni Apo Sato Konsan Tnati Pramoi Manchop Kasaksa.
From the people of Japan, Konbanwa, Ryoshin, Komodo, Stafu, Konni no Sochigoshi ni kancha shimasu.
For the people of Thailand, Swatika Bukak Rang Dek Lapnak Yang Kotan Rap Dan Kasu Piti Raparum Yang Kumi. For the people of Greece, Kalispera Gunis Pidia Keprosepiko. The Etala Nasas Kalasoriso Polus Den Apopsimu Teriti Apophysis.
For the people of Philippines, chào buổi tối cha mẹ, trẻ em và nhân viên. Tôi muốn chào mừng cả bạn tới tối nay.
For the people of India, मैं आज रात के 9 तक समारोह में मैं आप सभी का स्वागत कराना चाहता हूँ.
As you can see, we have very, very talented and they're all talented children. And on that note, this year, Lucas Chua, who is one of our West School captains, who is an extremely talented author, has written a very emotive poem that really captures the essence of this evening. And I would like to invite to the stage Alicia Tech, one of our Valley School captains, who is going to read it for you.
I am now going to read a poem written by Lucas Chua. Our time in primary school is coming to a close, a sad ending but an exciting beginning. Our years have flown by, the clock is ticking. We've developed together, we've grown together, we've matured together, and best of all, we've been there for each other. The future is near, our futures are bright, we've accomplished so much, success is in sight. Separating from our friends we know and love, leaving teachers who shaped us into who we are, disconnecting from our class, this will be the last, as our memories stay with us just like a shining star.
Thank you, Alicia. And I'd like to invite Mrs. Fisher back to the old principal. Yes.
Once wasn't enough.
No, there's more.
Okay, the first one was the welcome speech. This one's my speech to the graduates of 2021. I have read it a few times, but I'll still read it anyway. You are off on a new adventure, one that you can go forward and explore with confidence because you are well prepared. You've spent, not all of you, but most of you have spent 7 years at our school, and you've had many teachers over the years, and believe you me, when I hear from the secondary colleges, a lot of them say that our kids are very well prepared for Year 7. So I know you're a little bit worried about it, or some of you are, but it really is a fantastic place when you go off to secondary school, but trust me, you are well prepared, you'll be fine. In primary school, we expose you to a little bit of everything in terms of academics, art, sports and languages. Here at Spring Parks, you had learning experiences that have been conceptual, digital and hands-on. You didn't learn about government, you learned the power of democracy. You didn't simply use technology as a device to aid in gaining knowledge, you used it as a tool for collaboration, communication and creation, especially during remote learning. And the teachers did as well. You have learned how to learn, and as a learner over the years, you've been provided with opportunities to discover where your personal strengths lie, and you've worked hard to achieve personal excellence in everything that you do. Now's a good time for any as a reflection. As you go off on your next adventure, who are you? Are you an innovator, a creator, or an entrepreneur? Do you learn with your hands, your head, or your heart? Are you athletic, empathetic, and do you like to think critically, and do you like to help others? Recognising those traits in yourself is really important, and that will guide you in the future. Be curious and determined to expose yourself to as many activities at secondary college as you can. Step out of your comfort zone, because this is where the magic happens. Join clubs, do sports that your friends may not be interested in, and broaden your horizons. So take advantage of all the opportunities that come your way, and sometimes choose the path less travelled. You never know where it might lead. So as you move off to high school, keep your Spring Parks teachings intact by being responsible, being empathetic, persevere, and demonstrate personal excellence in everything that you do. And you'll make your parents proud, and you'll make us proud. Congratulations on your achievements, and remember to make the most of your new adventures. And just before I finish, I want to acknowledge every single one of you. You'll receive a medallion tonight and a graduation certificate, but not necessarily an award. And this doesn't mean that you're less worthy than those who have been selected in maths, English, PE, art. You are all talented in many ways, so continue to develop those talents and be the best that you can be. And make sure that you remember us and come back from time to time, not too often, but from time to time, and let us know how you're going, because we do care. We're very, very proud of you, so well done everyone. My MC, where's she gone? Oh no, this one.
Okay, so can we please have the 6 West kids to line up?
Okay. First of all, Lucas Stewart. Easy go. That's a life lesson right there. Okay, we had it right. Anthony Egg. Where's the thing? Emily Nguyen. Trey Nguyen. Karain Prom. Dion Sheikh. Alice the Tim.
Lucas Stewart again. Jackmore Dalawa. Kevin Nguyen.
I'm so embarrassed for getting
Haley Pham.
Mom! Look at my
Thank
tiny
you.
face.
They now have Six Valley. Come and line up.
My face, look at my kind of face. Kind of face. No, not my kind of face. This is good.
All right. New Dame. Okay, Chloe Mon. Patrick Nguyen. And Richna Sotia. Alicia Tech.
Yeah, Andrew. Andrew. Stuart Hay. Elvis Nguyen. Justin Bowe. Emily Zhang. All right, another round of applause. Yeah. All right, this is a very special part of the evening. In your program, you will see that there is a range of awards, beginning with the English Award, and Amanda Wong and I have the great privilege and pleasure to be doing the English Award. So it is my privilege to present this year's Valley Campus English Award. I would like to begin by introducing the 4 nominees and acknowledging their high degree of skill and talent in one or more of the 3 language modes. We look at reading and viewing, writing, and speaking and listening. And you will already know that these are a very talented group of young people who do all of these things very well. But however, what sets the winner apart? A passionate, mature, and honest writer and speaker. with an ability to engage, inspire and persuade an audience. You might get a chance to hear that later. His peers will attest to this. Goal-driven, committed, reflective, descriptive and an effective listener. It's a pretty long list. Combine these and you have the 2021 winner, Richna Sochi. Congratulations, well done.
Good evening, parents, students, and teachers. I am overwhelmed with joy and thankfulness to have been nominated to receive the English Award. I am beyond honored and grateful to have my work noticed by Mrs. Kenny, despite there being many other great choices. I am glad the projects I poured my heart and soul into have resonated into the eye of Miss Kenny. My achievements were not accomplished alone, and I'd like to share this moment with the following people. I would like to thank my teachers and friends for always supporting me and motivating me. As a special thanks to my family who have loved and supported me, paying for my education, which led me to realize my skills in English. I will continue my efforts to improve my abilities, and I will use my skills to one day pursue my dream career as a doctor. I am very humbled and appreciative. Thank you and good night.
Now for the West English Award. So an award is like a reward that you receive for not only doing something well, but being the best. Okay, but there were a lot of students in my English group that did very well, and I want to acknowledge them tonight. So I will tell you who the nominees are now. The nominees for the English Award West Campus is Lucas, Elista, Emily and Rexa. So one of you four will be awarded this award. All of these students received very high scores in all areas of English. But what made this year's recipient stand out was that this student was able to take feedback the best. When I gave her feedback on how to improve her public speaking, she spoke with greater fluency, clarity and volume. When I told her she needed to make better inferences when she read, she looked beyond the text. When I suggested how to upskill her writing pieces, she added attention grabbers, descriptive language, and more complex sentences. So the deserving recipient of this year's English Award is Rexa Lua.
Thank you, Ms. Wong. I want to start with my acknowledgements that other people who might have wanted this award too deserved it just as much as I do. And I think even though you didn't get this award, you still amazed everyone with the amount of knowledge you hold. It took a lot of persistence, dedication, and reason to be presented with this award, but I couldn't have done it alone. I would like to thank myself for getting me through all the tough events that have occurred and always sticking by myself. I would also like to thank my friends and family for pushing me to be the best version of myself. But most of all, I'd like to thank the people who I like to be challenged against, because I like a good challenge and I strive to be as good as them. My advice is to work hard, study hard, and most of all, always respect and think highly of yourself.
Okay, I get to present the Mats Award for Valley Campus. So, the nominees for the Mats Award at Valley are Richna, Andrew and Alicia. This honour is given to a student who not only excels in maths, but also who demonstrates a deep understanding and the application of skills and the strategies learned. The recipient tonight is a quiet achiever. He completes any work given with little fuss. He also does not fuss when he found out. He received the highest score out of any student at Spring Parks Primary in the Australian Maths competition. He received a high distinction with a score of 95 out of 100. That is in the top 3% of Australia. So what a staggering achievement. Well done, Andrew.
Good evening, students, teachers, and parents. I'm really overwhelmed with the sudden shock of being awarded the Maths Award. I am honoured and humbled to even have been nominated for awards such as this. I am truly grateful for all my teachers who chose me and my friends for making this year a heck of a ride, even with the crazy events of this and last year. I also really appreciate everyone who has believed in me and helped me along the way, even when others pushed me down. I am full of joy for even being presented with this special opportunity. I am thankful. Good night.
Okay. Like Josh at Valley, we have a lot of very talented maths people at Spring Parks. The nominees for the West Maths Award are Alyssa Tem, Lucas Chua, Rexa Lua, and Emily Nguyen. And the winner is Lucas Chua. I first taught Lucas in 2018, and then I wrote in his December report, Lucas concentrates intently during lessons to ensure that he has the best chance of linking the new ideas to things that he already understands. Lucas has maintained his habit of doing this throughout his schooling. Even when he is hearing things that he knows about, you can see him checking his current knowledge to see if he needs to update it with new information. And if it does, he does. I can see him being an excellent performer in a career that involves change and accuracy, as he is always willing to move forward and adapt. Well done, Lucas.
Good evening, everyone. My heart is filled with happiness at this current moment. I'm very honoured and grateful to be receiving this award as I put my heart and effort into how I behave at school. I acknowledge that I could not have gotten this award alone and would like to thank those who have helped me develop. Specifically, I'd like to thank my entire family for being a part of my development and shaping me into who I am today. I would also like to thank my teachers for giving me the motivation and encouragement to step outside of my comfort zone. Finally, I'd like to give a big thanks to my friends for always being a shoulder to lean on and always treating me the way they want to be treated. If I had any advice to give to anyone wanting to win an award, I would say, live life on the edge and take all responsible risks and opportunities. Thank you to everyone who has played a part in my development, and thank you for listening.